I think I haven't touched Photoshop or Illustrator like for at least a year. I don't know. I mean, since I think the switch first started with Canva. So when Canva kind of became a thing, like a lot of those smaller like edits and stuff, yeah, you need to cut out like a background or something. Okay, Canva can do it in one click, and that was one of the use cases that got me away from Photoshop, for example. And then now with all these tools, obviously Nano Banana and stuff, like it's becoming like crazy easy to do anything. So yeah.
And that's what I also like about the Crea app. Is like this is really a good example of AI first, right? Adobe was adding it and is still adding
Yeah.
it, and I still have to use Illustrator because I'm helping like my family with like some of that stuff where I need it. But like you can do something in AI, but it generates like 3 versions of a vector file. And you're like, yeah, that was cool 10 years ago, right? But that's not really that good. So I really that's funny to think about that people kind of use the AI first kind of as a like corporate term almost.
Mhm.
But in some examples, you can really see how it will really might deplatform big companies, right?
Yeah, it's the same with electrical cars. Like you can make the same comparison. Like, why are Chinese electric cars way better than like the Renault and the Peugeot and the Seat and the whatever the old school
Yeah.
um like engine cars? It's because a new electric car is basically a battery on wheels. And so when you're used to making batteries, it's easier to add wheels. While if you're making a car, it's more difficult to add a battery inside it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's what a lot of the old school electric combustion companies are doing. Like they're just adding a battery, but that's not an electrical car. That's not going to work the same way it does with an electric car. So that's the same what you see right now with the new apps being built. They can do things from the ground up and they say like everything's going to be AI focused and everything's going to be prompt focused and so on. While Photoshop and so on, they have to add the
Mhm.
AI element top of what already works for them, right? So the workflow
Yeah.
is totally different.